Hey guys, and welcome to Gone Home. This game I have had in my wish list for so long now, and I have to say that it was recommended by a few people, but most recently by candymouse, who is our most recent Patreon member. So thank you so much for joining and also finally getting me to purchase this game. I wanted to play it for so long, so thank you very much. This game is a walking simulator / mystery. Apparently we arrive home after a year overseas and expect to see our family here, but they're not. So we have to unravel the mystery and find out where they are, I think. Well, let's just get started and see if we can figure out what's happened to our family. So, new game. Arrow keys or WASD to walk, look around using the mouse, modifiers and commentary. Oh wow, so there's lots of things that you could actually do, like unlock all the doors, all lights start on. Look, I don't like the dark at all, but I don't want to change any of this, so we'll start with the standard experience for this game. Even though I am tempted to start with all the lights on, because I'm a wimp, but we won't. Alright, let's go. Ah, look at that, the cassette. I love it. I love memories like that take me back to the 80s and the 90s. Oh.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. Oh. What if they did go and pick her up, but she took the shuttle and they all died in a car accident going to pick her up? June 7th, 1995. I was 14 years old. 1:15 a.m. Oh, we're home. Oh, we are home. That's our luggage. Can I zoom? Yeah. Caitlin Greenbrier. Okay, so our name is Caitlin. I think I had a bag like that with that design, guys. This is so cool. I can't leave, which is fine. I don't want to leave. Oh my goodness. We can look at things. Grab the cup. Oh, it's sort of like a tutorial thing. That's cool. So what's in there? Haha, tangled Christmas lights. Of course, of course. Oh, a key. Nice. $5.99. Awesome. Well, I don't want to put the duck back there because I want to grab the key. That's it. Beautiful. Press 1 or I to check the contents of your backpack. Oh, it's my passport. I got it to go on my Europe trip. Oh, she looks lovely. So that's our passport. This is my boarding pass back from my year in Europe. Awesome. So she came from Amsterdam going back home to Portland with a transfer at Cincinnati. And that is the house key. A spare key that was hidden under all Christmas stuff. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. So we have a map and journals, which I haven't found any yet. So that is fine. Okay, I think we can finally move on and look at the front door. There's a note. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mum and Dad, cross out, anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried, I love you. Sam. Sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. They are dead, aren't they? Oh no, it's a stormy night and I'm scared now. Oh, okay. right. It is... What's that noise? What's that noise? Oh gosh. I think that was just the lights coming on, but... I'm a wimp. I don't like... darkness. In games. I'm so wimpy, guys. This is probably not even scary, but it appears that way to me because... just who I am. Okay, so let's just have a look. From the looks of that, they are either moving out or moving in. What is that? Oh, Wellsprings Movers from Terrace Greenbrier, Forest Grove, and that's where it's moving to.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay, so that is her sister, Sam. And they have moved into this house. Okay, so I'm guessing that the journals that we find going around the house are going to unlock a little bit more of the mystery. I'm not quite sure in what order to look at things. Can I turn all the lights on? Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't want to not have a light on in this place. Oh man, listen to that. Sparkle hand soap, green apple. I don't know if I should be looking at everything. Listen to... I can't. Oh, author magazine from Stephen King. Wonderful. Grab the toilet paper. I don't know if we need it. Gosh, guys. This is scary for me. Oh, bandages. I don't know if we're going to need anything like that. Maybe we just bear in mind where they are. Cool. All right, so we've fully examined the bathroom. That is lovely. It's super dark. We're going to need lights. We're going to need a lot of lights. Okay, there's a lot of letters and things there. There is a note. Directions to work from new home. Travel time 1 hour 10 minutes. That is quite a long way to drive every single day, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else in there, though I could open it. I could open it further, but... no, I don't think there's anything else in there. Okay. All right. How much should I explore every room as we go, or... I'm not sure. I think I'll just look around in this room first. Oh my God, listen to that. I can't. I think I need to Google if this game is scary. This is... oh, geez, the noises. Can I look at these books? Oh, it's a Bible. Wonderful. We have a track trophy. Girls' long jump event. Beautiful. Oh, they must have been to Mexico. That is gorgeous. First place. Okay. She must be quite the athlete. The Tombs of Youth. Interesting. There's a letter. Oh! Dear Jen, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business. Sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, Rumi, Carol. So that must be Katie's mother and a letter from her friend. I have a couple of things in there, but oh, don't turn the lamp off. No way. We don't want to do that. Oh, you know what would be actually a good idea? If I left the doors open of the rooms that I've been into. Then I know where I've been and where I haven't been. Oh, phone. There's no messages. I would have thought maybe, oh, play messages, yes.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
Is that from Katie herself?
Sam, where are you?
What?
Really? I need to talk to you.
Oh my god.
Please be there.
Oh my god.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
End of messages. Okay, I don't know if those two voices are the same, but that first voice, Sam, Sam, please be there, and then the crying, that sounded like it could have been Katie, but I'm not sure, and that's freaky. I think these people are dead, and it's awful. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mum, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Sam looks quite young, judging from... Oh god, the cheese. Oh, I thought I just heard footsteps. This is terrifying for me to play this. But yeah, Sam seems quite young. I don't know how old she is. Oh, there, I can actually do things with everything. Beautiful. Worldwide timetable. Katie's departure. Flight 881, 12:10 to Amsterdam. I have no idea what's going on here. But I kind of like moving things around. That's cool. Okay, we have looked around this whole downstairs area. I think we can start going into other rooms. Oh, it's a closet. Beautiful. All right, so let's have a look. Let's have a look in here. Goodfellow High School. That must be Sam's. Front hall. Forestry Service. Janice Greenbrier. That's the mother. So she works in the forestry department. Beautiful. Board game. I don't think we really do anything with stuff like that, do we? Okay, so we've looked in there. Beautiful. Let's, oh, look at that. The scary grate. Oh, it's locked. I see. We need to find that key. I do notice that there's those... Oh, gosh. please stop with the scariness. Okay, there's nothing in there. Okay. Okay, so we need to find a key to go further into that room, which is fine. We can do that. Oh, there's a card down the back. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam. Uncle Harvey. So Sam is 17. Okay, that sort of makes sense now. Her age is 17. She's still at high school. Oh, and there's everyone there. Sam, Katie, Mum and Dad, Jan and Terry. All right. They are a lovely family. A lovely family. Oh gosh, please turn on the lights. Oh, close door. Press 2 or M to check your location in the house. Ah, nice. All right. Can I actually save things in my items? I'm still learning, guys. I'm a bit new so far. It's one of the postcards I sent from Paris. Hi, Mum, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favourite sister. Love you all, Katie. Why is she saying One Arbor Hill is weird? I don't know why she has said that. This is... What's that noise? I just heard something. Oh, there must be something in that room. Oh, God. My God. I scared. Oh, my goodness. Who is that? DeSoto. That's not these guys, is it? They're Greenbriers, so who's DeSoto? She has pink hair. Her surname is DeSoto. I don't know who she is. She looks like she could be part of the family. What the? No. What the hell is all that creeping? Oh, God. I'm going to try and be very brave. I don't feel brave, and I'm sorry. I have to apologize for everything that I am. Oscar Mason, 60 of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born September 8, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew, Terence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County. So this is the dad's uncle. Hang on. Did he die? Is this his home and we've moved into his home? We now live in the house that Uncle Oscar died in? Gosh. Okay, cool. That's just awesome. I think I will... Oh man, it's another little closet. I can hear things. I can hear talking, and I don't know why. What is this? Heavens to Betsy. That's cute. I would like to be able to, like, take things, but I can't keep things. Oh, this must be Sam's backpack. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into swing of things. She's crossed out everything except a positive attitude. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my God. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Right. So yes, we have indeed moved into Uncle Oscar's home, and he was seen, like he barely left his home, this said. The Psycho House girl. Okay, well, fine. I'm sure it's not all that bad. Oh. Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and right back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha, and yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought, since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Do you mind? Yes, no. No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Right. Okay. Yeah. Uncle Oscar. It said he died peacefully, though. I don't think he did. I don't think he went psycho. I don't know. I just think that it's just hearsay. It's not true. Oh, God. Turn on the light, please. This is terrifying. Terrifying in this room. Oh, my gosh. The killing of JFK, a theory. Whose room is this? I don't know. I have books everywhere. Irish whiskey, okay. This has to be all their... This has to be all their items and all their things. Unless some of these things belonged to Uncle Oscar. I don't think so. Electrical inspection form. Terence Greenbrier. Are there any deficiencies which need correcting? Unclear. Wiring in-house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floors, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with the Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. What the hell is those sounds? Oh, jeez. Okay, whatever. This is really frightening. It's really, really frightening for me. Oh, a combination. Well, I don't know it. I don't know it yet. We'll have to find that. Okay, we can indeed find that. Crumpled pages. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. So someone in this house is a writer. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick-flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom was emblazoned with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before, but now a man. They needed him now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. There's a lot of spelling mistakes in this page. So he made the machine how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the president's life twice. This person who's written this has gotten drunker and drunker as they've been writing, I think. I think they need to lay off that whiskey that's hidden up the top. Oh, wow. Do better. Magic bullet theory. There's a lot of things about JFK here. Interesting. That must be the father, I think. I think he is investigating something or writing something. What's that noise? Why is this happening? Why? I don't know. I'm just trying. I'm trying to ignore all the sounds. I don't like it. I'm just trying my best. From the pen of Terence Greenbrier. Yes, he's... I swear I just heard a footstep. Awful. Awful. Okay, let's have a look at this paper. Oh, okay. So it looks like he wants to be an author, but maybe he is still struggling with that career path. So it looks like he writes out descriptions of products. But that is obviously going to be boring for him to do that, because that's not his passion. His passion is writing stories. All right, let's go into this awful room that is so dark and prepared to be scared again. Oh gosh, this place is terrifying. I don't know why, but walking simulators, I love them, but they scare me. This is a little library. Okay, there's nothing weird in here. By the look of it. Nothing weird. Okay, we're all good. 0451, that's the combination of the safe, I think. Oh, dear Terence, David asked me to write to you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theatre Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note, thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, Reviews Editor. Yes, it's little wonder that Terence is writing about ruminations on his childhood instead of doing the reviews for the products, because that's where his passion is. His passion is not writing reviews, it's being an author. Stranger Under My Roof, the #1 best-selling advice book for parents of teens. Oh gosh, it sounds like Sam is a little bit of a handful. No, I just heard something. I just heard footsteps. It's not mine. 0451, you guys gotta remember that. Oh, I love this game, but I'm scared of it. I've got issues. Okay, what's that? Oh. The Accidental Pariah, Terence Greenbrier. That's his book. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours, there will be another attempt and the lines of communication are down. Okay, well that's... Hang on. There's something else under there. Oh. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh well. These things happen. Turn on that lamp for sure. Grab a coaster. I don't know how many of these things I should be looking at, to be honest. Oh, Fresh magazine. Oh, that's so cool. I was a teenage drag queen. I loved reading teen magazines. I loved them. In Australia, we had two that I loved, called Dolly and Girlfriend. I think that's what they were called. And yeah, I loved them. I read them all the time. They were so cool. I really loved the teen girl magazines. I did. All right, well, I think we've looked around in here. We have our little code now to get into the locked filing cabinet. So let's just close that. It's for safety reasons. So it should be 0451. Let's try it. Yeah, what do we got? Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Oh, okay. So this is Uncle Oscar's will, his last will and testament. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts, to my nephew, Terence Greenbrier. That's the dad of our character. In the event that Terence Greenbrier should predecease me, then in and such an event, the bequest to him shall fall and the same is bequeathed to his children, as ordered by age and competence. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. Okay, so he's actually written it out and then they've typed it out. Okay. All right. Well, that's that. All right, that makes sense. Oh, why is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. To Terence Greenbrier from One Arbor Hill. This is a letter from Uncle Oscar. Dear Terence, I write on what I hope and imagine is a joyous occasion. News reaches me that you are newly married to a wonderful young woman. I have had more than a little time to consider my past and my family, and my thoughts have often lingered on your development and welfare in the 10 years since we last met. Your marriage gives me much reassurance in this regard. You are always welcome on Arbor Hill. I will understand, of course, if you find you Can't accept this invitation. Yours very sincerely, Oscar Mason. It's been torn up and then pieced back together with sticky tape. Why? What was Uncle Oscar doing that made Terence so angry that he had to tear up the letter and then regret doing that and sticking it back together? That's so interesting. I am really pleased that I found that. I'm gonna have to be checking for all sorts of other little secret drawers as well. That's so cool. I'm really happy I found that. Alright, well, I still hear this talking. There's talking around this area. I don't know why. It's like there's something here, but I can't see anything. Oh my god. Oh, there's a TV on.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County,
Severe weather warning.
Astoria County.
Okay.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
I am staying indoors. It's fine. Okay, let's have a look around this room. Man, there are so many things to look at in this room. I want to make sure that I look at everything. Nothing in the bin there. We have some old VHS tapes. Girl Scout role model. I wonder if that's band names. Can we put it in there? Yeah. Wow, okay. That is heavy metal music. I love it. It's not what I would have expected. I would have expected something a little bit more soft, I guess. Oh, The Accidental Savior. It's another book that he wrote. John Russell knows that the president's life hangs in the balance, but who would believe him? Not just another James Bond. He's an author. He loves to write. It's a letter. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature. And writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum, Mike, sent you. So that's why he started to work with them. Which is totally fine. Airplane, Moonraker, The Time Machine, Clue. Oh god, all these VHS tapes with X-Files. Awesome. All these things with handwritten labels. Oh, I used to do all that, guys. It's amazing. I have these awesome memories. I noticed. Look at that! A little fort. That's so cool. Can we tidy up at all, or I don't know if we can. What have we got in there? Grab the soda can. Open the pizza box. There's nothing in there. It looks good though. That must have been Sam in there, I think, having a little fort and reading scary stories. What's that? Coliseum, the showplace of Oregon. Oh, okay, they went to the movies. All right. Cool. TV listing. The X-Files. Cool. Oh my God, Mork and Mindy. I loved that show. I loved it. I loved it. That is so cool. Absolutely awesome seeing that. The coasters. This is so cool. When I'm not worrying about scary things, then I'm loving it. Ah, the matchbook, it's empty. Okay. Should I? I don't really need to do anything with that, do I? It's just candles. I'm just making a mess. That's fine. Okay, what does that say? Read the shipping label. Yes, please. Oh, it's magazines. Okay. That's his work. It's empty though, the box. Oh, okay. Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer unit with remote and cables. They want a review on it. Okay. So they send him things to test. I wonder if he gets to keep those things, because that would be really... That'd be really cool to get to keep all those things. Is there anything in there? It's a button. Bratmobile. That is cool. I like that. Making friends. Sam thought this might help. Aww. It's not going to help.
You know that
thank
feeling
you.
where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform.
Oh.
She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Okay, that must be the girl that we saw in the drawer. You know, the girl with the pink hair. I think that is her. X-Files Season 1. Awesome. It looks like he was examining the unit, but it's gone now. All right. I think we've looked around in here enough. We can go to the next room, I think. I'm always conscious now of lifting up everything so we can look underneath, because there seems to be things everywhere. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. The Turtle People, Part 1. That's so cute. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom. It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. That is actually a really good story. She has done a great job. All right, I think we have... Oh, there's a little note in there. "Dear Mrs. Greenbrier, I would like to talk with you about the stories that Samantha has been writing lately. They are what I would expect from the little boys in class, which, along with a few other tendencies I have observed, brings me a bit of concern. Please call to schedule a parent-teacher meeting at your earliest convenience. Oh, well, okay. I guess this is back in 1985. Sadly, things weren't as accepted back then. And indeed, if you're a girl playing with boy toys or writing boys' stories, it did get looked upon as not normal. Thankfully, these days, people can play with or write or think about anything they want to think or do or play with or whatever. But back in the 80s, this is normal. Sadly. But yeah, I'm glad that things are so much more accepting now. Alrighty, I think we have looked around in this little room too. We're doing actually really, really well, I think. I mean, I've never played this before, but I'm finding lots of bits and pieces to look at. Alright, let's go on. What have we got here? We got a highlighter, eraser, bunch of coupons. Save 25 cents. Awesome. Pamphlet. United States Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Manual. That's the mothers, yeah. How much? Oh, we've got 2 more. Okay, let's look at this table first before we go into those rooms. Katie, please tell Mum and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing from Sam. What stuff? What have you been doing, Sam? What has she been taking? Not sure what she's been up to. Just have some highlighters in there. Sometimes they don't open the whole way. Hi Lonnie, so if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. Jeez.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn,
awesome.
But all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
That's awesome. I have to read that again because I got scared with the lights flashing, sorry, in the background. Hi Lonnie, so if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. That I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready, from Lonnie. I love that picture. I love it. And you know what I noticed? I love that Lonnie has written the wrong type of your. It should just be Y-O-U-R. Like that spelling there means you are. So I love that. It's such a teenage sort of thing to not be absolutely perfect. I love that. I have this feeling though that Sam, I feel that she is into Lonnie romantically for some reason, or she seems very taken by her. Do you know what I mean? All right, let's check if there's anything in there I can. Katie, please, whatever you've found, don't tell Mum and Dad. The attic. Oh God, no, we don't want to go up to the attic. Please don't make me go up there. Okay, we just have a couple of more. Oh, jeez. God, I hate walking into the dark rooms. I do. Okay, let's check out this place. Just got some books. Not much else there to do. That's records, isn't it? That's records. Can't really Can't really see them too well. Oh, assignment. Reproductive system worksheet from Samantha. Oh, okay. So it's about... choose one of the two stories and rewrite it. This story is actually awesome. She is so funny. I love Samantha. I'm not going to read it here because it's just too long, but you guys can pause the screen if you want to read it for yourself. But she is so funny and quirky and so interesting. The teacher's not happy though, but I absolutely love Samantha's way of writing and her quirkiness. I love her. She's awesome. She's so cool. The Dave Brubeck Quartet. Yeah, lots and lots of records there. Lots of records. That's cool. I love it. I love it. I can't leave the song in due to copyright, most likely. Ah, the shot glasses have just been chucked on the floor. That's that same whiskey that we saw. It's very dark here. There's no other lights. No. It's quite hard to see. That's the dad's second book. Ah. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavours. That's very, very sad to get a letter like that, just basically saying that it's not good enough. Hey, and that's what he loves to do, and it's just basically saying no. The rejection letter is hurtful. Very, very hurtful. There's so many records. This guy must adore his music. And yeah, just the boxes and boxes of unsold books. Very sad. It's depressing. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could send Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit any time. That is so funny. I wonder if Sam just went to Danny's house just to play that street fighting game so that she had something in common with Lonnie.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore.
Yeah.
But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Just to play his games. Oh, Sam. It's a bit rude. It's a bit mean. Okay, so that's that little room. Have a look at. We are doing so well. Well, I think so anyway. I'm happy with the things I'm finding. This is our last room on the... Oh, that's locked. Oh, man. I've got 2 rooms that are locked on the bottom floor. I haven't found the keys to them. Yeah. So I definitely have those 2 locked I have those 2 locked rooms, that one over there and the one down the end of the hall. I'm actually quite tempted to stop this episode here as we've looked at all of the bottom layers of the house, but I do just want to keep looking around as I am having a really good time. What's that? Oh, it's just a torn bit of wallpaper. I see. I really would love to find the keys to those rooms that we can't go into just yet. Control burn schedule for Boone County. Okay, senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Okay, wonderful. Sounds good. That's the mother. We have the playing cards. We don't really need them. Cool. A beautiful painting. So dark. I just would like to be able to see things. What is that down there? That must be Sam's room. Radiation area. That's got to be Sam's room. That's cute. Read personal calendar. Weekly planner. Monday, couples bowling. Wednesday, cooking class. Take apron. That's just so cool. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. So that's this week, isn't it? Week of 9. What actual date is it right now? Yes, June the 6th. Okay, June the 6th. I don't know what that says. 9. I can't read that other thing, what it says. But that's sort of... Maybe that means to me the big meal for Terry and Sam. But then that's not Terry, Sam, and Caitlin. So no, that's not when Caitlin comes home. Okay, I thought that was related to this week, but I don't think it is. What have we got in there? Notice of temporary personnel transfer, yes. To aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Janice, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. Okay, sounds good. It's so dark here. I can barely see. Like, that lamp is not working. It's hard to see there. Tortoiseshell comb. I love it. I love it. Oh. A Bratmobile. Potty mouth for Sam. What was that noise? So that's all the songs that's on there. Why is it in there?
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
That's cute. I like that. So we've picked up quite a few little journals there from Sam. Okay guys, I think I will leave this episode here. We have this second floor of the house to explore. I'm going to go ahead and record that now straight away so I can continue on with the story and still stay in the feel of it as I go through. But you guys will have to wait a couple of days for the next part to come along. Thoughts so far? I really like it. I know that there is this mystery aspect to it. Where's the family? Where is the mum? Where's dad? Where's Sam? Where are they? What's happened to them? They were meant to be home when I got home. I initially had the feeling that they're dead. Something terrible has happened to them. I've had another thought. What if it's all just a big surprise and they jump out at the end and everyone is together? But I don't know. I have this funny feeling that that it is a death, or even perhaps Caitlin herself is dead, or the family is dead. There's a lot of emphasis on this psycho house that they mention, but I don't think that the house was psycho at all. The uncle was fine. He was just a bit of a recluse, which is totally fine. But by being a recluse, you do get known for it, and you get this reputation. So this has become the psycho house that they now live in. So I really like it so far. I'm getting to learn about the family and what they are like. Sam seems lovely. I think she is very fond of her friend Lonnie. I would like to see where that is going to go. The dad I do feel a bit sorry for, because he is obviously passionate about writing his books, but they haven't been successful, and he just has to write reviews for the Hi-Fi magazine, which would be so boring, honestly. The mother seems fine. I think she seems to enjoy her job as the forest ranger from what I've seen so far. Okay guys, that is the first episode of Gone Home. I hope that you are enjoying it. I think it's a short game, so I should be able to finish up in the next part. I'll try to anyway. But you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again really soon in the next video. Bye!